Hey explorers, I'm Mark Williamson. This is my channel, Age of Exploring, where I go out and explore the world and talk about the history and the science of what I find. Hey explorers, I'm back from my trip on the Lincoln Highway. Already put out the first 2 videos by the time you see this. And I am now preparing to go to Amanda Zito's Rocky Mountain Roll at the beginning of August. I've got some work to do on the bike, some maintenance and things, oil. It's 9,000 miles on the last trip, so I've got to take care of some things there, replace some lights, things like that. I have all of my electronics charging, so got that going on. I'm looking forward to going back to the Bitterroot Valley in Montana. I left Southern California and slab blasted up to Montana in about 3.5 days. Honestly, once I got through the desert of Utah, it was a nice ride.
Forever. It's only just begun. I know you will agree. Things to make us all feel better. What I may have, what I may own, I give it all, like a desert in the sun. My heart ain't heavy, it ain't heavy.
Rocky Mountain Roll is a small grassroots gathering hosted by Amanda Zito of As the Magpie Flies YouTube channel. It is held on her parents' working ranch in the Bitterroot Valley on the western side of Montana. On Friday at check-in, participants are greeted by Amanda's mother, who goes over the rules and expectations. And then riders set up camp in the upper pasture, making sure not to put their tent on any of the cow pies that may be there. While none of the scheduled activities are mandatory, most everyone participates because, well, why did you go if you're not going to join everybody? Saturday morning, there's a group ride to the Hamilton Farmers Market for coffee and breakfast.
Tell me when you've had enough, when all is said and done, you still feel the fascination. You can blame it on my love, I guess my heart is won, all the freedom you've been chasing.
Afterwards, a group of us visited the Daly Riverside House, which is a historic mansion that I will cover in depth in another video. Who are you? Where are you from? What do you ride?
My name's Katie. I'm from southern Utah. I ride actually 2 different bikes, a Honda Shadow 750 and a Honda Goldwing 1100.
Okay. What was your favorite child TV show?
Rocco's Modern Life. I mean, it's a cartoon, but does it count?
No clue what that is.
It was like
It was a cartoon.
It was a cartoon.
Okay, all right. What fictional character would you most like to be?
Oh.
I'll cut out all this extra space, by the way, this extra type, but we're going to wait for an answer.
Oh gosh.
Rocco from Rocco.
The only thing that's coming to mind right now is Herbie the Bug.
Really?
The Love Bug?
Yeah.
The original or the?
The original.
Okay, you're like not my hero. I was like 7. Okay, why should people come to Rocky Mountain Roll?
It is a very fun event. It's very down to earth. You meet a lot of different people from different walks of life. Kind of a mix of everybody, but they're all kind of the same as well. And it's not so big that you're just kind of like another number in the crowd. You actually get to know people, and you meet Amanda, and you meet all the other people that you follow on YouTube and Instagram and all that stuff. And
which brings me to the last question. Where do we find you online?
Instagram is thatlilhonda, L-I-L, not little, Lil.
Lil Honda.
thatlilhonda.
I'll put a link in.
And then I have a TikTok as well, same name. And I'm working on a YouTube, but it's coming along very slowly. I have no videos yet. It's going to be mom on a moto, because I'm a mom, and I'm on a moto.
You have a 10-year-old and a 2-year-old.
10-year-old and a 2-year-old. Yep.
Saturday evening, there's free pizza, and Amanda hosts a raffle that includes prizes from her sponsors, such as Wolfman Luggage, Onyx Off-Road, donated items, and merchandise from local businesses, including the Montgomery Distillery in Missoula.
Were you expecting me to dance?
Again, yeah.
One last batch if you want to buy more tickets, and then we will do the raffle, okay? 288.
Ah, damn it.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, what are you going to do with it?
You're going to do it?
Yeah.
The coveted prize for the raffle is an Afghan, knitted or crocheted, I don't know the difference, by Amanda Zito.
Trust him.
See if you're worthy.
She wants to be big.
Gotta hug mom. She's been drinking, now she'll hug you.
Who are you? Where are you from? And what are you riding?
I'm Darren Davis. You can find me as Positive.Rides. I'm from Snowmass Village, Colorado, and I am riding a 2022 KTM 890 Adventure R.
Favorite childhood book?
That's a tough one. I'd say like Where the Red Fern Grows.
What time in history would you like to go visit?
I like the gold rush eras, just because it was such a time of moving west, and just all this, everything was new. They didn't know what was coming, and they were just out there looking for, that piece of,
Gold.
yeah, piece of gold.
Okay. Why should people come to Rocky Mountain Roll?
Because it's awesome, and everybody's like-minded, and we all got the same adventures in mind, and everybody seems to get along and have a good time.
Where can we find you on social media?
You can find me at Positive.Rides on Instagram and YouTube.
That's it. There's also a small cloverleaf obstacle course that you can try riding on a mini bike, or you can use your own bike if you choose. The only requirement is you have to wear a pink tutu as you do so. Sunday morning, the Zito family makes everyone pancakes, and then there's a ride to Missoula and the Montgomery Distillery.
I give it all like a desert in the sun. My heart ain't heavy, it ain't heavy.
The Montgomery Distillery hosts an event every year on the same weekend as Rocky Mountain Roll called Spirits and Spokes. The distillery has a rich motorcycle heritage, including putting an envelope on a bulletin board in the back for donations to be made to help new employees either buy or fix their bike. Spirits and Spokes is an open house at the distillery where a whole variety of vintage motorcycles are displayed, and there's a tasting at the bar. There's a great video about the distillery and their motorcycle heritage. I'll post a link in the description below. Our group also got a tour of the distillery, which is really cool because I love me some bourbon.
This allows us to get very clear, very clean, crisp coffee.
Sunday's also the day that a lot of people pack up and head home, which is understandable because some of them have traveled a long way and they need to be home by Monday night so they can be at work on Tuesday. That means the number of people drops dramatically Sunday evening. For those that stay, Amanda screens, literally, her latest video and gives us the director's commentary as we watch. It's really kind of an interesting insight into what is going on as she makes a video.
Watch that step.
Cow pie, yeah.
Yeah, watch that cow pie.
All right. Who are you? Where are you from? And what do you ride?
Hi, I'm Dan Winnie. I live in Seattle, Washington. This week I'm riding a 2012 Yamaha Super Tenere.
And why this is different, not normal, but why are you riding that?
Well, I have the Tenere now for 5 days. Last Saturday my Goldwing, 2016 Goldwing, didn't want to start again, so I took it to the shop. They told me it'll be 2 to 3 weeks to get it repaired if they had the parts or didn't have to order them. And so in a panic I said I gotta have something to ride to Rocky Mountain Roll by Friday, and looked around, and the only thing they had that would fit me was the Super Tenere. So I whipped out my pocket full of cash, paid for it, and here I am.
What gets you out of bed in the morning?
Coffee.
Okay. What period of time would you like to go back to?
Okay, cool.
Just go visit.
World War II.
Okay. Favorite fictional character?
Wow, there's so many. Bugs Bunny, Wile E. Coyote.
Oh, you are my hero, dude. Okay.
Yeah, you know,
All
that's
right.
what we grew up on. Yosemite Sam.
All right.
All those things. We were awesome.
Why should people come to Rocky Mountain Roll?
Well,
There's enough here.
there's a big pasture, all the cop patties you can kick. It's laid back. If you don't want to do anything like I did yesterday, that's what I did all day. If you want to ride up to Missoula and see the bike show, go ride a mountain trail. There's just a lot of things to do or nothing to do. It's just a really laid back, pretty quiet time. No loud blaring music. A lot of friendly people.
Rocky Mountain Roll is about family, making new friends, and getting together with old ones. It's about celebrating the differences in a common interest. You never know what you could experience. It could be a poetry reading, follows and finds you, the silence that bludgeons you down, or it could be standing around talking about whatever comes up. The bottom line is that Rocky Mountain Roll is a unique experience. I highly encourage you to take the time to experience it at least once. I know that I will continue going back there, that is, as long as I can ride a motorcycle. I will be attending it as often as possible. I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, be great, do good, go out and explore.